I got to. Because I'll be watching it the whole time. Headphone sets. Well, what's up, boobs? Welcome back to Boobs and Cocktails, your favorite spot for the real talk, big dreams, and of course, fabulous conversations with drinks. I'm Robin, and next to me, looking like a vision of New Year glow up magic, is the one and only.
Your girl Shyne. Rocking with my sis, the one and only, and also looking like a vision of New Year glow up magic. 2025, please be good to us. Come in here and sit your ass down and give us some act right and put that in motion.
Please, and thank you. You know, I believe in dreaming big and setting your intentions even bigger. Goals are just plans waiting to be drawn or written out. Put it on paper and dream your desires into the fruition.
And I'm here to remind you that turning intentions into reality takes more than just a wishful thinking. And that's exactly what we're going to be getting into today. Babes, this episode is all about starting fresh with intentions, setting the tone for the powerful, purposeful year ahead.
So grab your favorite cocktail. Tonight we're sipping to intentions and completing them. And let's talk about making this our and your best year yet. The cocktails we're sipping on tonight are, I got Jack and sweet tea.
Oh, she got a chaser different tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm drinking that Sakila 1800 with that cranberry apple juice.
Mm-hmm.
So good. And tonight's episode is about to set our and your soul and goals on fire.
So, our topic tonight is the new year, new you, setting intentions for a fresh start. Because let's be honest, resolutions are so last year, this season. It's all about intentions.
So, before you set your intentions for the new year, you got to reflect on the last one. You can't just slap new goals on the top of old habits and hope for magic. You got to pause, reflect, and get real with yourself.
So, babe, let me ask you, what was one lesson from last year that you're carrying into this one?
One lesson that consistency yields the results desired. I'll say that because it's one thing to start and do it for a little while, but the results you're looking for is consistency and sticking to it and doing it for however long you're supposed to, or the lifetime, whether it's a habit or a diet or whatever. It's consistency there. What about you?
I want to say I want to do more in my budgeting. I want to do more in my budgeting. Set goals this year, moving from last year, setting them a little bit higher this year so we can do more.
That's good. I guess also another one was letting go of control. Sometimes you just gotta trust the process Even if you can't see the whole staircase, you gotta
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
give it what you want.
that's a good one. For me, I learned that burnout is not a badge of honor. I used to equate being busy and being successful, but now I know that that rest is productive too. Get a
Very
little more
important.
sleep,
Gotta
a little more
rest.
time for
They
myself.
give you that young glow.
Mm, yes, I try. I try.
It's
So, babes, if you're listening right now, grab a notebook or open your notes app. Write down one lesson from last year that you want to carry forward.
right, because before we set new intentions, we've got to honor the growth we've had ahead.
Now, let's break this down. Intention versus resolution. Because they are not the same thing. A resolution is like, I'm going to the gym 5 times a week. An intention is more like, I'm prioritizing my health and well being this year. See the difference?
It's a big difference because one feels rigid and the other feels like a guiding light. Intentions are about alignment, not perfection. And they're flexible too. Life happens, babes. Your intention is the vibe, not the rule book.
All right, let's share one of our intentions for this year. Shine, you go first.
Intention for me this year is to be present in the moment. Take more pictures and just be present. I'm gonna intend to do that in every situation.
Whew, that's a word for me. I intend to create more space for joy daily, not just on special occasions. I want to say, I guess the decisions and the things I intend to do instead of just, my birthday is right around the corner, and then there's Valentine's Day, and then we have Mardi Gras, and oh, we can't wait for Mardi Gras. But just being joyful on a daily, and being joyful doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, I have a simple but deep one. I intend to show up for myself with the same energy I show with others. Because sometimes I go 150% for the ones I love. But then I might just give myself like 190 and be satisfied with that.
It's common.
And I think I should either balance it or give myself a little.
You should. You gotta give yourself a little more.
Well, babes, what's your intention? DM us on Instagram at Babes and Cocktails and let us
Let
know.
us know.
Okay, Robin, let's get practical.
Okay.
How do you actually set intentions and stick to them? Tip number one, write them down. It's not real until it's on paper, or at least in your notes app. Tip two, make them visible. Put them on sticky notes on your mirror, set them as your background on your phone, or write them in your planner.
Tip 3, check in with yourself regularly. Intentions aren't set it and forget it. They're a practice.
That's deep like that.
And tip 4, celebrate the small wins. Every step forward counts, babes.
And remember, intentions are about being perfect. They're about being present. Oh,
Mm-hmm. All right, babes. Let's wrap it. Let's wrap up with a quick activity. If you're listening, take a deep breath in and let it out. Now, close your eyes. Unless you're driving, then keep them open. And ask yourself, what do I want to feel more of this year? What do I want to create space for? Hold on to that feeling. Write it down later. Put it somewhere you can see it and let it guide you this year.
I like that little exercise. We should do that too. We should write it down and put it somewhere we see it. And then maybe this time next year, see what happened.
Hmm.
All right, babes, let's do a quick recap. Reflect on last year, set intentions instead of resolutions, and keep them visible and actionable. Keep a journal and be intentional.
And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Growth isn't linear, and you're doing amazing. Love this song. It's discussion time. What's one lesson from last year that you're carrying into this year?
Hmm, I answered that one earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us did. So let's see if I can have another one. Um, Not to be so hard on myself because the first mistake leads me to the second progress that leads me into what I really, really want to do the first time. Because you don't ever do it right the first time when you're doing it. It'll always be like your mock, like of what you wanted it to be. But I'd be okay with mistakes and look forward to what happens second.
Um, One lesson from last year that I want to carry into this year. Um, Making more time for myself.
Oh, that's so right.
Um, I don't know, towards the end of the year, like now, there was lots of birthdays, and it was Christmas, and it was Thanksgiving, and you get down to the point. I'm a family person, so I like to go visit everybody or see everybody. Plus, I need to do cooking and baking and stuff at home, so it was just a lot. It was a lot of overwhelming. So I think from that lesson, I think this year coming that we're coming into, I want to I want to do, I don't know, maybe get the older kids a little more involved. Maybe they can help with the cooking and stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. That'll give you more time to yourself too, because you're working
And I
and you
won't
go
be
home
so
and
stressed
cooking.
out. Right.
Exactly, but you at least if they're cooking, because you have two older kids, it
Mm-hmm.
can take 2 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You come through Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
Okay, because you don't work Saturday, Sunday. The podcast is work, but you could always cook before then.
Right.
But make it work for you. I think that's a good one. So,
Was there a moment last year where you felt proud of yourself, and what was it?
we get a little personal. So, I've been going through uh, something with my ex-husband that's just lasted a long time, right? And I just felt like this whole time when I was angry, I was fighting wrong, and I was hurting myself more than probably hurting him of the situation. So when I finally realized that and started adjusting and moving according to me and what I needed and not out of my anger, I was like, this was up. And everything that I've been doing ever since then works out exactly how it's supposed to. Just all falling in line. Because I'm not doing nothing out of anger. I'm just doing it because it is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be until it's done. So,
I guess I already know what my favorite part was from last year or this year since we're moving into next year.
Ex-mistake, not ex-husband. I'm sorry. I had to clear that up. It was a mistake.
I can't say what up.
Wish I could rewind and erase that part.
The best moment last year, like I even fell into tears because I actually, holidays means a lot to me. And I know when we were growing up, there was a lot of letdowns. And so when we become adults, we want to do better and strive for better. So I know for a fact with all of my, how do I want to word this? With all of my progress from my career, because I don't have a job, I have a career now.
Period.
So with the progress from my career, I knew, like they didn't even get their gifts, but I knew that they were going to be excited. Like I was tearing up and stuff on my way to work right before Christmas.
Cause you know it's gonna be hard.
And I was like, I did this. I did this. So it was, yeah,
That's a big moment.
it was.
You should
So I made sure I did not cry on Christmas morning. But the eyes of surprise were there.
Okay, so did you experience any aha moments about yourself or your habits last year?
When Christmas was over. Yeah. December's always the big month because 3 birthdays and Christmas is all in the same month and they're literally weeks away.
What about habit that you figured out? Because it's a big one. I know which one.
What?
Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it?
My habit from last year?
Can I say it? Can I say it?
Mine?
Can I say it? Can I say it?
Go ahead.
Cigarettes.
Oh, I did. I do not smoke cigarettes anymore.
Round of applause.
Anyway, I just said I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I'm so proud of her. That's why if she wasn't gonna say it, I was. My aha moment was it's okay to be vulnerable.
It is.
It's really okay. With the right people.
And
But
sometimes that is a decision, but.
Right. But it's really okay. And a habit. Well, I used to drink a whole lot. Like a whole lot. Like a very lot. And I don't drink as much. I've slowed down a whole lot. So that's a habit that I think I just was able to be like, you know what? I don't need to drink as much. I don't need to be numb through everything. Some things I can feel through.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. So, what's one thing from last year that you're leaving behind?
One thing from last year that I'm leaving behind. I want to say disappointment. I'm leaving the disappointment behind from last year because every move that I made, I don't regret. So moving forward, I'm not disappointed of anything that did or didn't happen because if it's supposed to happen, it definitely will happen this year.
I think that one. I think one thing that I'm leaving behind is not believing in myself. I'm 41 now. I'm beginning to be confident in the woman that I've become and the woman I'm going to continue to be.
Okay. So, what do you think is the biggest difference between an intention and a resolution? You want to answer?
Gosh. You want to go first? Or you want
I will. So, I think the biggest difference between intention and resolution is an intention is more like a goal. And I think a resolution is just something that it could be in the same category as a goal, but it's something that you just strive for versus your intention is like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm waking up every morning with this intention on my mind versus a resolution because your resolution can only it doesn't have to be the whole year. Your resolution can be a couple of months. It could be, how Lent comes up and stuff like that. So I think of a resolution as like, it might not be a lifetime, but your intention is something that you want to do as a lifetime goal because your intentions is to be better this year than last year.
That's a good way of looking at it, but I think it's completely different. And a resolution is supposed to be something that you start the new year and continue to do. It's not something that you're supposed to stop. I don't think people realize that. An intention.
My resolution is only for a couple of months.
It's not supposed to be that. An intention is something that you set and you word in a way that it's registering with your brain as something that you want for a long term because you want to change. Not for a little while, but for the rest of your life. But people get caught in the resolution part and starting at the new year and it don't hit them that you're putting all your pressure on you starting December to try to do something in January that you want to do consistently for the rest of the year. So resolution becomes like so much of a, I guess more of a humdrum thing. I said that wrong. We'll think of the word later. But it becomes more something of a bothersome because you feel like you got to hurry up and do it and be perfect by February. And then by January the 12th, 15th, you're like, man, I can do this shit. Because you really can't.
That's the resolution part.
Yeah, but you didn't resolve nothing. A resolution is you resolving something within yourself. Not for a couple of months. Lent is fasting. That's giving up something for God to show that I want this and I want to give you this of me so you'll feel that I deserve this or bestowed upon me.
So is that going to be an intention or a resolution?
Your intention is, instead of saying, I want to exercise next year or I just want to eat better, your intention would be, your resolution would be that. But your intention would be, I want to change up my lifestyle so I can be able to have a healthier lifestyle for the life that I desire. That is your intention.
Okay.
Your resolution is going to be, I want to eat healthier. I want to go to the gym 2 times a week. Instead of saying, I want to be in a healthier state, so I want to join a gym membership so I can consistently work on being healthy for myself.
Because you can't make that a resolution. You have to make that an intention.
That's your intention. That's why it's different. Because your resolution is you're trying to resolve something, but you're waiting to the last shift to resolve it. You're not preparing yourself. And intention is, I'm setting this goal, but I'm going to prepare myself and lead myself up to succeeding. A resolution is, I need to hurry up and have this by March because I want this summer body by April. And you starting January the 1st. It's kind of impossible, people. So that's how I look at it. Have you ever set a New Year's resolution that completely flopped, and what happened? Oh, I think you're supposed to read that. Can you read that to me, please? Because you went first and I missed me.
Well, have you ever set a New Year's resolution that completely flops? What happened?
Excuse me. I definitely set a couple. I think one was me wanting to exercise. I was gonna get into the gym. I want to go to the gym and just get myself together and just work out and get me them abs and everything. And I started like January 1st. I didn't make it to February because I didn't know how to give you a trainer at first. And that trainer was training, and I ain't have it in me. I think I lasted a week because I wasn't prepared. So that completely flopped. And you had to sign up for like 6 months or something like that. So I had to pay for nothing.
We definitely did. That has to be mine as well because it went from me. I had a different position. I wasn't. I knew. It's like last year. It was like I was working a different position. Kids, worrying about bills, trying to go do this gym with my sister, and I was like, yes, that's relax. And I swear, it did. It made me feel good when we would be in that hot sauna. And then we go to the massage chair. But then it just got to the fact where it was like, it felt like to me, it was another responsibility. It was something that I got to do. I'm responsible. I got to go here. I got to do this. I got to do that. And it drained me. And it got to the point where I was like, I just want to sleep.
See, it can't look at it as a responsibility. You have to look at it as an intention for
stressful.
You to be healthy.
It was stressful.
You got to carve out the right amount of time for it, and you have to make it make sense for you.
But the job that I was working was more time consuming, and I needed to be
But even once
there.
a week will be a good, just a start. You're starting something.
That
So
position I was working,
maybe,
God, I was tired.
but
God, I
maybe
couldn't
doing it the
wait.
2, 3 times a week we were doing it was too much. Maybe we should have started off with once a week and building up to have the intention of continuing to do it. So we're going to start from here and work our way up so we can manage because I was tired of fuck too, because I was not exercising in real life. And then I started exercising in real life. I was no stranger to yoga, but I had stopped for years. Okay. So it was hard for me at first too, mentally and physically. So I understand that. But I think it was because we made it a goal or a resolution per se and not an intention. Like making it make sense to where it's something that we desire to do out of love for ourselves and not something we have to do, like you said, because we need to be
Right,
responsible for it.
right.
Used to be. So what's an intention you set in the past that really transformed your life?
Um,
It's gonna be these chairs for the new year.
an intentional goal. Let's see.
Something
I
you did in the
intentionally
last year,
stopped smoking.
and how does it transform your life?
I don't have a cough, a smoker's cough. See, I
Gone,
ain't even got none.
gone,
I can breathe really good.
gone.
Lungs are awesome,
And she don't smell like cigarettes no more
and
neither.
I don't smell like stink ass
I
cigarettes.
hate the way they smell.
Me too. I used to smoke a cigarette, go
I used
inside,
to
brush my
smoke too,
teeth, wash
y'all.
my
I'm not
face.
judging. I used to smoke too.
I'm saying,
I smoked for years, so I ain't
I
judging
would
either.
literally sit outside, smoke a cigarette. As soon as I go inside, don't touch the baby, don't cook no food. I'm washing my hands, washing my face, brushing my teeth so I didn't smell it.
All that for a cigarette.
All of that for a cigarette because I didn't want to smell like cigarettes.
Um, I guess an intention I set for me this past year that really transformed my life. Well, in the past, that really transformed my life. Bless you. Um, Me deciding to really take care of myself. Because I used to drink a lot and I used to be really, really hard on my body. I used to smoke cigarettes a
Yeah,
lot
we did.
and used to be really, really hard on my body. And I just didn't really take care of myself. Right? But this year I made the intention to really take care of myself and I noticed a difference. My body wasn't in as much pain as it usually is. I was actually stretching. I was actually doing the things my body needed. So it really transformed my life this year. I'm much healthier. My blood pressure's down. It's just been a whole good idea for me to do that for myself. Set that intention to take care of myself this year. If you had to choose one word as your theme for this year, what would it be and why? Now
I
I do
have two
this every
words.
year. I do it every year.
I don't. So
Every year
this
I
is
do
fun. Um,
it.
my theme for this year is going to be peace and happiness,
Ooh,
not on earth,
in real life.
in me.
In real life.
Peace
And
and
right here, right
happiness.
now.
And why? Because I learned through the journey of last year that my peace was part of my happiness.
Ooh, that's
And I
beautiful.
actually
It's a
was
really
happy
good
pretty
one.
much the whole year.
That's a really good
Can't
one.
complain, can't say too much bad about it.
Every year I have a theme. I start my year off with a theme that I want to do for the year. I think last year was consistency. That I will consistently show up for myself this year. This year, well, let me get to right. It was consistency last year. This year, I'm going to work on, what would it be this time? My thought process behind the way I deal with money and time. I think this is going to be my focus this year. So, finances and making time to do the things that I need to do for me and not getting caught up in everyday routines. And that's because I had a hard year financially this year going through this thing with my ex mistake. And I had to stop at working, y'all. I was retired for 8 damn years. Did you not hear me? I have been
8.
retired from not having to work no 9 to 5, nobody's job for 8 years.
Was 8.
And I didn't make the best decisions with my money, so now I had to start working again and I have to build back up my money. So I'm so used to one way because I'm used to being able to spend money like water, but now so that's why I need to fix my relationship with money and time. I am a procrastinator. Not a pro, because I'm a pro at it. I'm a pro at procrastinating. You hear me? I'm going to get it done, but it's going to be down to the wire. Not the wire, the wire. So I think that would be my, so it would be pretty much finances and working on my pro-isms at, I'm not saying the word no more. Because I'm done with it.
How do you plan to keep your intentions front and center this year?
I'm gonna do my vision boards, and I'm gonna make her do one because I was supposed to do it this year and I didn't do it. See that procrastination? See what it does to you? The new year done came, I ain't much do it. But anyway, vision board. Yeah, we're gonna do one on camera. She just don't know it yet.
Woo!
And for you guys, we're all gonna do it. And let's see, put something like on a screensaver. Constantly read something. I'm gonna make something every day like a mantra. Then I'm gonna make myself read every day, and I'm gonna challenge myself and making an intention to do it for 365 days. Let's see how this works out, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, what about my intentions?
Yeah, I'm done.
Let's see. My intentions, like I said, is peace and happiness. And the way that I'm going to make sure that that is front and center is I wake up every morning and clean my face, brush my teeth, and smile.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Don't take much.
Okay.
I do my, I have my little time with God Monday through Friday on my way to work. So my my circle knows I don't call them on the way to work, not because I don't love them, because me and God have our time.
And they can have it.
And
She can have my time with them too.
and then it's fine. I pray for all y'all because I love you. And then after I make it to work, we can talk all we want because, my job, I can talk on the phone and stuff when she's not busy and I'm not busy. But, that's just the way it is. So that's my front and center because
That's how you're gonna keep it front and center. You're not gonna write nothing down.
I'm happily blessed.
You're not gonna write nothing down. You're not gonna.
No, I don't do vision boards that you're about to make me do this year. So,
but all the stuff that I've been making you do so far has yielded good results. So why wouldn't you do it?
Because it's just not something that I'm used to doing.
You think I was used to doing the podcast? What am I doing? The podcast?
Me neither.
All right, so what's wrong with the vision?
One thing at a time.
And you done it for 2 seasons almost, sweetheart. So
Look, one season we just started the second one.
And by the time we do the vision board, I'm lying. We're gonna do it next week. But shoot.
So
like I said, I'm not procrastinating. Nope. Next month we're doing this vision board for the new year, or what we want for the year.
She said. What she say?
The name of the podcast will be called Vision Boards. It'll be just that simple. She gotta be here for at least an hour. She can't just look at the camera. That's unprofessional. So, I'm ready for the next question, please.
How do you stay motivated when the excitement of the new year starts to fade? Oh, I'm so sorry. What's one small daily habit that aligns with your bigger intention?
My self-care routine. Like, just consistency with my routine in the morning and at night. My skin routine. Hygiene. I love it. But just that makes it easier for me to function through the day because I'm confident and it makes me consistent in other areas. So just that small daily thing sets up my whole day.
Um, I think going to sleep on time, making sure I have a good night's rest. So when I
That's a good.
do gotta wake up at 5 in the morning, Jesus, and get up and actually move around, which I don't want to move around like that. About 20 years ago, I was okay moving around at 5 in the morning. I ain't give a shit. Now I do care. I care.
Yeah, baby, hard. It's hard out here for him because I be up and still can't get up.
I don't want to
Now
be
how
up.
that go?
I'm like, y'all get ready. I'm gonna be up in a minute.
And I just gotta get me together, and I'm still better to get up. It's hard out here. Do you have any rituals or practices like journaling or vision boarding that helps you stay aligned with your goals? You just answered that, which that's gonna change for the 2025 one. But do you have any rituals?
Nope.
Do you have any practices?
Nope.
So how do you stay aligned with your goals?
I get up and what I was thinking about last night is the same thing I'm thinking about the next
No, your
day.
goals, like your
My
3 year
goal.
goals, your 5 year goals, like as far as you want a house, as far as you probably want a business, as far as like how do you keep up with those goals?
I stay on track with the things that I'm doing in my life.
But are they working towards your goals?
Yeah,
How do you know?
because I know.
What track record do you see that you've done the improvement that you think you need to be doing in the last year?
Track record, I'm not writing it down. Not.
So you don't think writing nothing down is supposed to happen? You think you're supposed to keep everything in your head,
I do.
and
For
you
myself.
and you
It
wonder why
works for me.
everything's so chaotic.
It's not chaotic.
It
I'm good.
works. No, you're not. Okay. Well, I have rituals and practices. I do journal and I do vision boards, and it works for me. When I wanted my Jeep, I got my Jeep in less than 6 months of a vision board. I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna show you guys. And the same Jeep is on that vision board is what's sitting outside. And it didn't take me long at all to do it because when you put it down on paper, it tends to happen quicker. And when you keep it in your head, it tends to just be there in your head. I had a point that I was gonna get a house, and I got a house. I made a vision board for that, and I got that. I made a vision board. I used to do journaling. I do journaling every time when I budget. I haven't really done it this year because it's been really hard. But every month I set out a plan of what I'm going to do with my money, my time, and everything else in between. Whether what I'm going to do with my family, my friends. I try to make a intention to make sure that's what I'm going to do for that month, and I stick with it. This year's been chaotic because I haven't been doing that. I'm gonna change that. And it helps me stay aligned with my goals. It really, really does when I do it. Because everything in my head, it just be there. Because it's so me personally. I'm chaotic in real life, and my head is stupid chaotic. So that it gets lost. For me, it don't come. And I'm like, hey, remember that goal because I'm trying to remember to get to work on time. How do you handle setbacks with your intentions starts to feel out of reach?
I pray. I pray. I try not to worry, but being the daughter of Murphy definitely taught me how to worry. So I've gotten better at um my prayers because when you're praying, a lot of people don't understand that you have to be specific. Like, no, I don't want just a new car. I want this color new car, and I want this in my car, and I want that in my car, and I want it at this price, and like prayers. Like you got to, like her vision board. It's you have to be specific. So it just like I said, I pray about it, and then it just comes to pass. And I've seen it so much. I've seen so many blessings this year. It That's what works for me.
I handle setbacks when they feel out of reach by adjusting Maybe the plan that I had set before me was not the plan to do, so I just need to adjust. Um, I meditate. It's awesome. And I just, I at first for a long time I used to just be headstrong on it's supposed to happen like this. But now I realize if it don't happen like the way it happened before, let me readjust my plan. Work it out another way. And maybe the second and third time always works. A lot of time the first time works. But it just depends on if it feels out of reach, I just adjust my plan.
How do you stay motivated when, oh, yeah, when the excitement of the new year starts to fade?
I I listen to music. Music is my saving grace. I journal. I used to paint and draw. I'm gonna get back into doing that. But when that happens, I usually draw what I want to come. I paint it, I write it, or I'll sing just to get myself back in a very good mood, and I try that again and try to find ways to make it exciting. Like I celebrate the little wins. Any little thing I do for real, when I don't procrastinate, I go buy me some ice cream. Now, is it going to work out for me with the health thing? I don't know. But guess what I'm going to do? Celebrate. Because I didn't procrastinate today. And I do that often. So I celebrate the little wins and yeah, try to make it happen. Try to find ways to make it happen.
Um, the way I stay motivated when the excitement of the new year starts to fade is we have a lot of things that come up for the whole year. I mean, besides my goals, everybody has birthdays throughout the year, holidays, our family vacation. Um, so it's like, even though the new year starts to fade because it's just not quote unquote New Year's anymore, it's still a new year. So mm, it doesn't fade too much per se, but I just look forward to the next thing that's coming up.
The excitement of New Year fades the third month of the year for me. I think by the second month the steam is gone. The first one is like, oh, okay, we're here. And the third month is like, bitch, where's 2026? This is not what we doing. You done already came up in this bitch and cut up. Like, that fades early for me. I'm sorry. I don't know what she's talking about, but I promise you before I turn a different age, I'm already done with the year. And I'm born in April. I'm already done with the year. Throw that bitch away. So it fades early for me, so I have to make it more exciting, at least by March.
Who inspires you to stick to your intentions and why?
My sugar face. And if you don't know who my sugar face is, that is my grandson, Cairo. He will not be broke in this land of the rock called Earth. You hear me? He gonna have everything, and ain't gonna be given to him because he not be a rich little spoiled kid. But when he do get grown, he gonna have some money. Cause I ain't have shit, nothing. And my child ain't have shit because I was 15, pregnant, and 16 when I had him. But guess what? Cairo gonna have everything. So that's who inspires me, and the fact that I'm gonna be a bad bitch in the process of doing it. Cause I'm gonna be able to buy whatever the fuck I want. It's also what inspires me. What about you?
Um, I think besides being a mother, of being inspiring, being me. I feel like I inspire myself because when I feel the joy in the morning, when I feel the happiness waking up, and not every morning I wake up joyful. I might have had a bad dream.
Wake up joyful.
I might, something might have happened the night before and it's still on my mind. But again, I pray about it and I remember what I do have. I do have all these blessings that God gave me, and that inspires me to go on through the day, the hour, the minute, the week, the month, the whole year.
I'm glad she feel that way because I wake up like shit this morning again. Here we go again. Get my fucking ass up because this is what I'm doing. Because I woke up and I just gotta.
This is what it is.
But yeah, I don't be joyful no morning. Like I said, I wake up like morning, huh? What role does self care play in your intention setting process?
Um, it is programmed that I will do things daily, monthly, weekly, um, for my self care, and the intention process is just set up like I'm programmed, like it's programmed in my head, and that's just what I do.
Self care plays like the number one role in my intention process because once I feel good about myself, is when I can start doing the endeavors that I need to do to get where I need to get. So, face care, skin care, hair care, even though it's.
Why did you just bring
But,
that?
you know, those things are very important because
Okay.
it sets my day.
Jesus, help me.
I have to, take a shower to, just like I said, I wake up and say it's morning. The shower is what gets me like, okay, it's manageable, right? When I brush my teeth, wash my face, do all my skincare
I
routine,
just need y'all to know I sit next to her
and
every podcast.
it's just it sets the tone for my day, and it helps me get into the mood that I need to be positively impactful of my intentions instead of procrastinating. I do this a lot. Fix that.
I told y'all I sit next to her. I need y'all to know.
Instead of not actually, doing what I'm really supposed to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
it plays a big role into me getting motivated to doing the things I'm going to do in a higher spirit, in a better thinking environment where it's more productive and not more, like I said, just yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that one. You
Yeah,
read it.
I know. I did. We just so this one. How do you remind yourself to celebrate the small wins along the way?
When I look in the mirror and I see these eyebrows that I've never seen. Okay, all right, I'm just funny. This is why I sit next to her. when I do my self care and I look in the mirror and I'm like, yes, that is it. That is my small win. You see, I know you can see it.
Let me see. Let me see. How did listen? Everything around me is small. Anyone around this bitch is small. Listen, getting out the bed in the morning is a small win, and I'm gonna celebrate myself while I'm getting dressed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna partake it in the strength of the Lord, because He good here for me and you. I'm gonna listen to my music. Because it's a big thing for me to get off this bed.
It definitely is.
I am not a morning person, but I be up. That's the true thing about it. I already be up. It's just
don't want to get up, but you be up.
So, and then like I said, the littlest thing, I'm going ice cream. Marble slab is my favorite. If you're listening,
I like the mint chocolate chip.
yeah. So I forgot about the music for a long time.
It's okay because we had a small win. See the eyebrows?
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know. I think we just need to really focus on. Well, I'm gonna say what I really need to focus on for this year is the process. Enjoying the process. Not getting caught up in what happens during the process. Because life don't life. I don't care who you is. I don't care what you got, how much money you got. Life gonna life. And being able to dance in the rain is my goal. Without my wig.
It's raining. You want to go dancing?
Without my wig. I can't dance in the rain with my wig. So if I have my wig on, I won't be dancing in nobody.
Yeah, but that means they're not going to see
But it's
it.
in a literal. It's not a literal sense. Not dancing in the real life rain.
Because
But
you have a back porch.
I'm not dancing. In the but just in a sense of the like subconscious of, I can't think of the word, but in the sense of when your life is going through a storm, still being able to dance and sing and like
Singing
Christians would say, praises unto the
cloud.
Lord or whatever. You know, you can still do that while you're going through with your storm.
Just let me know when you want to dance around. I'll bring my extra clothes.
Once I take my wig off. So, and just being in alignment with myself, like 40s is different. Your body's different.
You have extra stuff to go get checked out at 40.
Right, and you know your sleeping is different.
Yes, I love my sleep, Jesus.
I think because I ain't sleep none of my 20s and 30s. My 40s, my body said, let me tell you what we is doing. Every time you think you don't have a chance, while you watching TV, you wake up, you cuddle, never mind, with the blanket because you was supposed to watch what you was.
That Mardi Gras week, you're gonna be.
I'm gonna be ready for Mardi Gras week.
After that week, we're gonna sleep for like a whole month. You're gonna sleep for like a whole month. Until your birthday. Yeah.
I need people to understand that it's going down for Mardi Gras. We're gonna film everything, but not everything, but everything, but everything, but not everything. But this year, I'm working on my finances. I'm working on my self-esteem. I'm working on my consistency, not procrastinating, and just being present in the moment and forgiving myself. Because we tend to be so hard on ourselves for our past, and you can't do nothing about it.
We do.
You can't go change it.
Nope.
You can't go fix it.
Nope.
You can't do nothing with it. That's just time that's passed. And I need to work on forgiving myself for what I can't change and moving on and controlling things that I can.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm good.
Your reflection?
Oh, my reflection? Well, let's see. I'm pretty much good about what happened last year. Like I said, we all have mistakes. Life be life, and my overall is I'm happy. I'm happy.
What you gonna work on?
What I'm gonna work on this year? My goal. Maybe purchase an house.
Okay, so what are you gonna work on mentally to do that? And I don't want to say mentally because I'm not trying to say it like that. But as far as like, you know, through either your you know, like
my budgeting. I got a budget.
Yeah, your budgeting and like your saving and spending.
It's
how you spend your money, like your relationship with money, because that's very important when you buy a house.
I have to make a budget
and stick to it. So you're giving yourself how long to buy a house? Like what? How long do you want it to be before you purchase your house? What's your goal? 2 years, 1 year, 3 years?
This year.
So you want to have a house by December next year?
Yeah.
What have you done so far to line yourself up to do that?
That's not accessible in this podcast.
Thank you for something to think about, though. I bet you go find something to write that down on. Well, all right, babes. As we wrap up this topic, let's remember one thing. Setting intentions is not about perfection. It's about alignment. It's about showing up for yourself, one small step at a time. This year, let your intentions be your guiding light, not a rigid checklist. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and be gentle with yourself when things don't go as planned. Whether your intention is to prioritize your health, create more spaces for joy, or simply show up for yourself with love. Know that every step forward counts, and progress, not perfection, is the goal. It's goal number one. So, let's go ahead and reminisce.
So, if your intention for the year was a cocktail, are you fucking with me? I know this is all about me. What would it be called? And what would be in it?
If my intention for the year was a cocktail, it would be called um, knowing potential with consistency. And it would have Jameson. It would have cranberry apple. These are intended. This is my intentions. It's gonna have a little strawberry, blueberry, and a lime zest. I think that's what would be in it. So,
Hmm.
what about yours?
I love all fruits, but I can't put all fruits in my
It
cocktail.
has to go with your drink.
So,
Whatever your base alcohol is.
what would be the name of my cocktail?
What would be the name of it?
Fuck it up.
Hey, what would be in fuck it up? Because I hope you fuck up this shit right and not wrong, because that can go either way, and I don't like that intention. That's too broad for me. That wouldn't be my intention for the year.
No.
Either way.
Let's see.
I think you need another name. I think you need to be more intentional with your name.
Let's do it.
Let's do what?
Fuck it up.
No, because you can still fuck it up either way. You can go negative, go positive. Come on now, you're making us run out of time. We need to be intentional. I'm not going to send our babes out in the world thinking that's all we need to be doing. Get negative results and come looking at us talking about something. Yeah, I wanted to fuck it up too, so I named my drink Fuck It Up Too. And now you ain't go so good. So let's do what?
Be the best. Oh, you know, I got one. Be all you can be.
No, we're definitely not doing that shit. You about to get from up behind me. Nah, I wasn't them 8 years. I did in the army, bitch. We are not.
Oh, God.
We're not.
Ooh.
We're not. I'm going to need you to find something else.
Be your best. Be your best.
And what will be in your drink coffee?
The best, Jack.
And what, bitch? You got a cocktail. It's not just a straight drink.
I know. I'm not going to never.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
we call each
sometimes I
other
do.
bitches as endearment.
Sometimes.
I'm going to watch my language.
It's just us because that's where we was raised.
I'm going to watch my language next episode. What else is in your Jack sister?
Jack, I want.
That be your best. I already forgot the name of my drink.
I want cherries and
That
strawberries.
sounds good. Just Jack, cherry, and strawberries?
No, girl, wait.
What's your
Cherries and strawberry.
What's your chaser?
I'm thinking, because this is an intentional drink,
I hope it is.
not a resolution
I
drink.
hope it is. If I fuck it up, not intentional. But be your best is.
But I intentionally see these eyebrows this year, and that's all that
You
matters.
need to intentionally make this drink.
What else am I gonna put in this besides? I'm trying to do something other than cherry Dr Pepper because they keep wanting to get rid of my shit.
I just wanted to change and keep it. Just change it.
Sweet tea. Because cherry goes, you can have cherry tea and you can have strawberry tea.
That sounds really
And
good.
my uncle makes a mean strawberry
All right.
tea.
That's cute. Now we're going to do that.
What's one thing you want to stop doing this year?
I want to stop procrastinating and also not speaking positively to myself. I'm really hard on myself. And that's the really one change. One thing I would really change is the way I speak to myself. How about you?
One thing I want to stop doing this year is being so angry. Sometimes you can get over angered at situations that doesn't call for all of your
Energy.
energy. Energy.
Energy.
Energy.
Them bitches be playing.
I'm not going to get angry or over angered at energy because they want to give me a 200 some dollar bill because you're right. I'm not.
She's gonna.
I'm blessed. I'm a pay.
Yeah, that's when delights. But she's gonna control the intensity. You're gonna control the intensity of your anger
Right.
and what you direct it towards.
Yes.
I like that. I need to do that too. If you could give your future self one piece of advice for the year ahead, what would it be?
Why we gotta think so much?
That's what a podcast is.
You're right. No, I'm just I'm not ready to talk to my future
I
self.
am. I need to tell that whole get it. We need to get it together for to get it together. Come here. Let me tell you what we fucked up in.
My future self, I would tell her that you're an amazing mother and you're doing everything right because at the end of the day, nobody gave us a book on how to do life. Not even just when I say mother, I'm a mother of just kids. I'm the mother. I can't be the man of the house, but I'm the mother of the house and the bill payer, and I got to make sure everything's right with the kids. So it's like I would tell my future self, don't worry about the negative because everybody's going through stuff, raising kids and making decisions and choices, and that I've learned from them already. So don't look backwards, look forward.
I would tell my future self. We just started stocks. We need to do. When we started crypto, we need to do stocks, and we need to be at least making good money. We need to be doing these savings accounts with the high yields. We need to be doing these checking. These checking on our budget. We need to be saving like money, and we need to have this company that we already have because it's the future. We need to be a Fortune 5,000 company. We are going to excel in this thing, and we want to be on yachts. We want an island, and we should have this by now. Why don't we? If she don't have it, that would be that. And my advice would be the mindset that we had when we made 40. Make sure we keep up that drive and that consistency, and just don't be so hard on ourselves. That's what I would say. What song would be your intention anthem for this year?
Pause it. They're not gonna know it if I just say it. I'll just do a little small clip. But it's called Joy. What?
Nothing.
What's it?
I don't know mine.
You want to look what?
My intention anthem.
My intention anthem for this year is gonna be Joy. Oh, there it is right here. I listen to it a lot.
I think I know mine.
I'm gonna let you just hear like the first 2, 3 words so you'll understand. This is like such a positive song. All right. That's my intentional anthem for the whole year.
Mine would be this. I think we played on the podcast before. Why Aren't You Smiling? Waves by Janae Aiko. Just hit different since I lost my brother. So I have to find ways to smile and find ways to move on. So this would be my intention anthem to just give myself time to breathe and knowing that my future ahead is worth it, even though my loved one is not here. So that would be my intention anthem for the year. So
Awesome sauce.
now, what are we grateful for?
I'm grateful for getting through this goddamn year. I am grateful for seeing another year come in the next few days. It'll already be next year. And leaving last year behind.
Next 2 days. 4
Um,
days, I'm sorry.
um, I'm not leaving last year behind with, again, regrets. I embrace everything that I've been through, good and bad, from last year. And moving forward, when you see better, you do better. So that is what I'm grateful for.
I'm grateful for the opportunity for choices. And maybe not opportunities, but the gift of choices. Because you can make good choices or bad choices and they affect you equally.
Mm.
Either if you make a bad choice, it's going to give you the exact outcome you're supposed to get with that bad choice. If you make a good choice, you get the good choice, you're going to get the exact same outcome you're supposed to get with that. So I'm going to make the choice to live. I'll make the choice to be happy. Make the choice to be successful. Make the choice to be wealthy. I won't be rich. Anybody can be rich. I want to be wealthy because I want more than just money. I want to be happy with my money. I want to be complete with my money. And I want to be able to, take care of my generations after me because I do have a grandson. So that means I'm going to have great grands and whatever behind it. So I'm grateful for being able to put myself in a position that I put because nobody put me here. Like Robin said, I didn't have no guidebook and nobody gave me nothing. I work for everything I have, and I'm gonna work for everything I'm gonna get. But I work smarter and not harder. So I'm grateful for maturity too.
Okay, cool.
So, well, babes, our babes. Don't forget, growth isn't linear, but every day is a chance to start fresh. Stay glowing, stay intentional, and as always, be consistent and show up for yourself.
If you loved today's episode, make sure you subscribe, leave us a review, and share it with your besties or with someone who needs a little New Year motivation. And don't forget to share your intentions and tag us in your intention setting moments on Instagram at Babes and Cocktails. We want to cheer you on every step of the way.
Yes, we're going to get more active on social media. We would love to hear whatever you have to say. But until next time, babe, stay glowing, stay growing, and miracles, magic, blessings, and prosperity. Happy New
Bye.
Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
2025. Make it the best year you can make it.